Today we're gonna copy our opponent's decks at 15,000 trophies. So the first deck that I'm gonna take is from the guy that I beat to get 15,000 trophies, which is Hog Executioner. Well guys, I'm actually really excited to be playing Hog Executioner now because it's been quite some time since I've played it, so I do want to see how it is in this meta. This guy does have the Witch. I think I'll just get a nice Hog down here. Hopefully it could get a couple hits on the tower. But guys, I think this will probably be one of the most tame decks that we're gonna get today. Probably after this, I'm just gonna, I don't know, get like 10 Mega Knight Lumberjack Balloon Witch Wizard decks or something like that, or some, I don't know, crazy Mega Knight Boss Bandit Pekka decks. I just know it. Anyways, hold up, we're actually in a little bit of trouble right here. I hate how the Prince got stunned there, guys, but then it still charges on a Goblin while it's stunned. I hate that interaction, but it's okay. This guy does seem like kind of a mid-ladder menace, guys. We're gonna have a crazy deck for our next game, it looks like. He does have a Tombstone as well, but that's gonna allow us to get a hit. No, he goes for the E-Wiz. I swear, this guy's a lot of Elixir. I don't know how, but it feels like he's getting Elixir quicker than I am. I'm just gonna get a nice Evo Ice Spirit down on the Magic Archer, and I guess we could pressure a little bit. I don't know if the Goblins will do too much here, but maybe they can kind of make the Prince just die. Okay, that was pretty good, actually. Wow, the Goblins killed the entire Prince. Love to see that. I guess right now we can just Executioner the back, guys, because I think with our Hog Riders, we're probably not going to get massive connections very often, but if we could get good Executioner lineups on the tower, that could be our main source of damage. Because, guys, there's really 3 ways to get damage with our deck right now. The main one, obviously, is the Hog Rider. Oh my gosh, this guy is Mega Knight, of course. Yeah, the main one is obviously Hog Rider, but then the second one is Rocket. Everyone knows those two. But the third way to really get the most damage is oftentimes just going for Executioner lineups on the tower. And what I mean by lineups is that, well, you have an Executioner going down the lane, but then you basically use a Tornado to align it, so the Executioner also is going to damage the tower. Also, this is a pretty nice Executioner lineup right here, actually. Not on the tower, but just on his troops. But man, this is going to be hard to get damage, guys, in this matchup. This Executioner low-key might be able to get on the tower, so I'm going to Hog other side. Nice, I knew he might Mega Knight, so I purposely went for the Hog right at the correct time, guys, just so that way we could maybe have a chance to get some damage. Okay, we finally get our first Hog hit of the game, dude. It's been a while. Dang, this Mega Knight's messing with me. Hopefully this Hog only gets 1 hit. Nice, it only gets 1 hit. I feel like our Hog right here might actually have a chance to get some good damage. He goes for the E-Wiz, but we should get 1 hit. Nice, we do get 1 big hit on the tower. Oh my gosh, is that going to line up on my tower? Bro! Mid-ladder players know geometry. I did not know they were this advanced. We do get a nice Executioner down. We're still a little bit behind in damage, guys, and he's probably going to Mega Knight once again. But not before our Executioner gets a massive throw on the tower. Nice. I could Rocket this Evo Witch, guys, but I feel like I would just be down too much Elixir, so I'm just gonna chill. I couldn't NATO this even if I tried to, I think, guys, because the Mega Knight was too fat. It was gonna just block us if I tried to, yeah, NATO that to my King Tower, I think. So the Prince here should be pretty much fully countered, guys. Notice how I played the Goblins extra low, so that way the King Tower would also shoot the Prince. And Hog Rider just bypasses the Tombstone. He was just way too slow at that. I'm gonna Executioner to the back right now just to bait out his Witch. No, he goes for the Magic Archer. I mean, I could Rocket a Magic Archer, but honestly, I kind of want to save it for the Witch, so it's fine. We're just gonna hold on for right now. Oh, kill these skeletons. I think it's worth it to Rocket this Prince. Prince is such an annoying card that I think it's well worth it, in my opinion, to just, you know, get that John off the board. Now, we do have our Evo Ice Spirit right here, and as you guys can see, we just have so many responses to all this annoying spam of, like, you know, the Witches, the Hog Riders, the Princes. Prince, I admit, can be a little bit challenging to stop at times. Oh my gosh, this guy missed another Tombstone. Prince can be challenging, but if you deal with it with the right cards, you can do fine. I mean, you know what, guys? When I saw the Witch and the Mega Knight, I thought we were doomed with our, you know, next match and the next deck we'd have to play, but looking at it a little bit more, I low-key see the vision of this guy. Like, you know, we have the Tombstone to pull in big tanks. We have the Prince to do... Okay, this guy is Freeze. Oh my gosh. I guess I'm kind of excited to actually try Freeze after we face this guy. That'll be interesting. But, no, I see the vision. Like, we have Magic Archer to get damage, get lineups. You know, we have, obviously, the Hog Rider as our main win condition. How did that Prince just get on the tower? That is amazing. You know, Prince is a win condition of its own, if you think about it. And Yeah, here we also have plenty of air defense. We have pretty much everything we need in a deck. I guess the only thing we don't have is a big spell, but Mega Knight decks half the time don't even have a big spell anyways, so... Yeah, I guess right here we can just get a nice Mega Knight in the back. I don't know if I'm skilled enough to play this man's deck. I don't know, it's kind of weird. Also, having the Dagger Duchess is kind of strange. Okay, wait, this is bad. He does go for a Mega Knight in the back, guys, and I don't know how I'm going to deal with it, honestly. I think what I do here is Ewiz aggressively, then I Tombstone really low to maybe pull this to towards my King Tower. It's not going to really activate my King Tower or anything, but I don't know. Is that going to work? Honestly, wait, my right side tower is actually helping out too. Honestly, guys, that kind of worked out. That was a little bit weird, but we get our ammo back also for the Dart Goblin. I guess he kind of won that trade, but it's not bad. Okay, guys, he goes for the Ghost in the back. I'm just going to go for my Evo Witch. We do have our Evo Mega Knight now, so if he goes for his Mega Knight, we're going to be ready to deal with that. I think as we get later in this match, we'll have a lot of distractions that we can use against his Mega Knights, so I think we'll be okay. We're going to try to get a nice Magic Archer lineup. Nice, we get just a little bit of tower damage. Wow, that's a lot! Guys, I can't believe that. Did you see that? That just got like 3 tower shots right there. Wait, guys, the Evo Witch! I think the Evo Witch actually might survive here. Evo Mega Knight is so... Wait, what? What just got so much damage on his tower? I wasn't even looking. And guys, keep in mind he does have the freeze spell. Yeah, he does go for the freeze, but that's just not a good freeze for him. But dude, the Evo Mega Knight literally can't kill the Evo Witch because it just keeps on getting knocked back by the Evo Mega Knight and it just keeps on like healing itself and stuff. We get quick arrows down here and I think we're just going to take both of this guy's towers, not even one of them, just both of them. Man, utter annihilation, but now we're going to have to play a freeze deck, which is going to be a lot of fun, but it could also go really badly. You know what, guys? I might actually have to rebrand this video because we're not just at 15,000 trophies. We're actually copying opponents' decks above 15,000 trophies. But man, this deck does not look good. I think this is definitely the worst of the decks that we've had so far. We have no win condition in here. I don't know what this guy was thinking. Like, dude, all these people have to do to perform a lot better in the game is add a darn win condition to their deck, man. That's all you have to do. I'm hoping the freeze can maybe, you know, get us in a good situation where we have like a low HP mini Pekka or something, then we freeze the tower and we just start hammering away at the John. I think that's our main chance here. This guy is playing a Hog deck. You know, this might be a bad idea, but I'm going to try to get my King up even though it's going to cost me a lot of Hog damage. I don't even think that was worth it, honestly. But we are going to get some good damage on both sides. Yeah, I mean, okay, not on the right side, but look at the left side, though. That's a lot of damage. Not really a great Tesla for this guy, but I don't know. I don't know why he just did that Tesla, honestly. I actually wouldn't mind playing this guy's deck, though. I guess we're going to have to play his deck, but yeah, I don't mind playing his deck, actually, because, you know, he has Hog Firecracker. I don't know if he has, like, an Earthquake up in there, but we'll see about that. Also, guys, I'm kind of confused as to why a lot of people are playing the Dagger Duchess Tower. Let me know why you guys play Duchess Tower if you do play it, because it's kind of weird to see it. Because on Top Ladder, I literally never see it right now, especially in this meta, filled with Beatdown. There's almost nobody at all that seems to be playing the Duchess Tower. If this guy goes in for a Hog Rider, we could mini Pekka. Oh, he gets a Mega Knight down. Man, there is a lot of Mega Knight, just like I expected. I guess I'll just go for a mini Pekka right here, then on his Hog Rider, I guess we can just Mega Knight, but we are going to take a Hog hit, though. Wait, I don't know if he can defend. He defends our mini Pekka, but can he defend our Mega Knight? And wait, we can just go for a Barbaro because his tower has no ammo. And then we just go for an Evo Dart. Okay, that's a terrible Evo Dart. I just assumed he would play something in the middle. I could freeze, but there's really no point. Wait, look, we take his whole tower! Nice, wait, he might go in here, so I literally might just spam everything I have. Yeah, wait, this actually might 3-crown him. No troll, guys, I think we just won the game. And we can finally abuse our freeze. Let's abuse our freeze right here. I'm gonna be a little bit careful. Okay, we didn't actually 3-crown him. Thank goodness I decided to play the Dart Goblin on that Inferno Dragon, guys. Otherwise, I might have just lost there. I kind of just want to, like, abuse my freeze a little bit, you know? I didn't want to beat this guy that quickly. Just trying to help out these poor players, man. Okay, so he does go for the Mega Knight. This time we can't really pressure as easily. Wait, tell me that Mega Knight goes for my King Tower. It's not going to go for my Princess, right? Okay, nice, it doesn't. We can just Mega Knight of our own right here, and he gets a pretty bad Tesla down. The Inferno Dragon is actually on my Ghost right here, which is good. And we can get a very nice freeze. Oh, I hate how this one Goblin is messing with me a little bit. I think we just go in here. Let's get a Skarmy as well to distract his tower. Oh, he's so dead when he goes for the defensive Hog Rider. You know he's dead. Bandit just connected on the tower. Nice. His Hog Rider couldn't distract it while it was flying. Dude, I actually just realized that we're now on our 3rd Mega Knight deck in a row. Bro, this guy has Mega Knight too. Dude, no way. This is going to be our 4th Mega Knight deck in a row, guys. What in the world? I don't understand why people don't just, like, play Pekka a lot at this range, or, I don't know, for example, Electro Giant to counter some of these Mega Knight decks. I'm really not sure why people don't run that more. Wonder if any of you guys have an explanation for that. Also, does anyone know how high above 15,000 trophies you can actually push? Because I don't know. I feel like I've been up to, like, 15,300 before, and I feel like I saw someone maybe even at, I think, 15,600, but I'm not 100% sure on that. So this guy is playing Mega Knight Balloon, which actually will be pretty fun to play. There's quite a wide variety of Mega Knight decks by the looks of it. Also, you know what? We're playing our 3rd Hog deck in a... No, not 3rd Hog deck in a row, never mind. Not 3rd Hog deck, but like, we've been playing Mega Knight every game. And also, this guy does have Duchess as well, which is interesting. So guys, since he does have the Electro Wizard, I'm actually going to let this Mega Knight connect and just go for a low Inferno Dragon. It might seem dumb because we're going to lose a lot of our tower, but I believe the counter push might be worth it. Do I Mega Knight here? I guess I just Mega Knight right now. Wait, this could be dumb. Oh, no. Oh, no. Wait, jump in front? Nice! Okay, I was going to say that would be dumb because the, you know, Inferno Dragon would go in front, but no, it ends up working out for us. We get the Mega Knight right on the tower. Oh, I don't have my Zap. Now we do, though. He does get the E-Wiz down, but that's still most of his tower. I'll take this situation. Alright guys, we're going to go for a Hog Rider, and then he might Mega Knight, so I'll just Firecracker. Maybe I should have just Hog Ridered at 4 Elixir if I'm being honest, guys, but sometimes in mid-ladder they just have crazy things you don't expect, so it could be better to be a little bit safe. You know, they sometimes just pull out like a random Skarmy or Minion Horde, I don't even know. This guy does go for a freeze here, but it's not really going to be that effective. Now, I could zap these bats, but I think Inferno Dragon might actually deal with them. Okay, no it doesn't actually. Okay, we could just Hog Rider this time, and I'm pretty sure we take the tower. Oh wait, Zapier, Zapier? Nice, good thing I saved my Zap, guys. I could have played it on his bats, but if I had, then we would have got that easily countered by his Skarmy and stuff. Okay, so this will be a tight game right here, but I'm pretty sure we can win this one. We have the defense of the Tesla, the Mega Knight, and everything. Not that I even really need the Tesla here, it looks like. Okay, so we could go for a Hog Rider, guys, and if he can't get his Mega Knight to jump in time on my Hog Rider, he's just dead. Oh no, zap, 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 get a Hog It! Nice! Let's go! Okay, guys, there's no way we're gonna face like a 5th Mega Knight in a row right now, is there? This guy does have the Furnace. Okay, that's a good sign. Probably means it's not gonna be Mega Knight. We're finally gonna break the curse of playing Mega Knight every single game. I'm excited. Yeah, this deck is kind of interesting. It is Balloon Freeze. I do see how this deck could work. I mean, we have like arrows to take care of minions. We have Skarmy to distract the princes or the Pekkas and whatnot. I really don't like people's choices of the Dagger Duchess recently, though. I don't know. I feel like the Duchess just doesn't get much value in this meta. Wow, Mega Knight does make it to the tower. Nice. Bro, this guy's such a scrub. He's level 14. Has Buddy not heard of the level 15 update that was introduced, like... How long ago has that been? Bro, I don't even want to think about it, because if I think about it, I'm probably going to say it's been a while, and then that will give Supercell ideas to, you know, release level 16. Dude, I hope they don't ever release level 16. Guys, I would be so torn apart if they release level 16, man. That's going to be so annoying. They're probably going to, though, at some point in time. Bro, that's just heartbreaking to know that they're going to release level 16 at some point, probably. Very nice Mega Knight here on the Ram Rider. Honestly, that Ram Rider was not the best by this guy. We do have a lot of Elixir here to, like, freeze or something if we get a good opportunity. Wait, hold up. I actually might just freeze here. Rather than supporting it with anything, I feel like freeze is enough to just guarantee most of the tower. Hey, I'm not too excited to play recruits after this, though. Very nice bats here, which also do kill the Berserker as well. We can just go for a Skarmy right here down the lane, and that should be just fine. He does go for a Furnace. We can just, I guess, get, you know, our Valkyrie down. His recruit does get a bit of damage, but nobody really cares about that little bit. We're going to get our Balloon here, and that should guaranteed take the tower. Unless he goes for a Goblin Hut. Oh, he has Vines. Okay, arrows will do more than enough. I knew arrows did 135. I just had to double check, you know. So Balloon does get the death connection. I'm just going to go for a Mega Knight in the corner right here, and we'll see what he decides to do. I feel like he's probably going to recruit soon. I mean, he kind of has to do something. Honestly, guys, I might just make a huge push here. As you guys can see, I'm really adopting the mid-ladder playstyle in this video. I'm not only copying the deck, but I'm copying my opponent's playstyles as well. I'm going to actually maybe give him my tower. Then we just go in for an Electro Wizard. I could freeze here, actually, but I feel like my Valkyrie is going to be sufficient. Wait, no way the Vines actually save him, right? No, there's no chance for him. Wait, the tower was on my Balloon, but we get double Mega Knight, though. Oh, yeah, this guy's dead, but now we just freeze. Get good, buddy. We'll upgrade your cards. You know what, guys? I high-key messed with this deck, man. It's our first non-Mega Knight deck of the day, but... I mean, heck, I guess recruits are not too much better. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm feeling pretty good. This guy actually has a pretty interesting deck here, which I don't think I've seen before. It's kind of like a sort of original design, but it does have a lot of strong cards in the meta thrown in there. Man, guys, you know what's so funny is that I keep on seeing all these things on TikTok about these girls saying, like, oh, you might be able to beat me because I'm at, like, I don't know, between 0 to 3,000 trophies, right? But then they say, oh, but you can't beat my boyfriend who's at, like, 8k trophies or sometimes 15k trophies at best. Boy, I'll take you 2-on-1, man. I'll take you 2-on-1, like, light work. Nah, I'm just playing, guys. We gotta let them be happy. Keep on grinding, though, boys. We're gonna get our Vines down here, which is actually gonna help us pull the baby dragon to the floor. That's kind of funny to see it just, like, leashed down to the floor. We do get a lot of damage. Zappies should do a good job. No, that's actually insane. Bro, that's actually insane. No troll stuff, guys. That is actually crazy. Bro, what? How did he didn't even know I had Zappies. That is an insane prediction, bro. This guy's just better. This guy's actually just better. Or something, I don't know. But heck, man, I'm glad that we didn't copy that opponent's levels that we had before, guys. We have level 15 here, so at least that's nice. I guess I'll just go for the Evo recruits in the back right here. Kind of want to save my hut for his Ram Riders so he can't get a nice prediction fireball on me again. No, dude, that's actually pretty interesting. That is pretty interesting. He does go for a baby dragon, which actually might be a little bit of a struggle. I guess we could just, like, split Zappies or something, and maybe we Vines here. He does have the Mega Knight. Wait, I have a good idea. Maybe I could get my king up here. Actually, no, it's probably gonna die before then. Wait, I kind of want to test this. Wait. Wait, Mega Knight jumped the wrong way! Wait, get a Berserker? Okay, I sold. Bro, I'm so slow. I'm like an old man today. Okay, wait. Bro, there's no way. Wait, there's no way I actually sold. Wait, please, Bard, please. Okay, I'm actually going to try hard now. I'm not going to lie, guys. I was kind of just, like, joking around, trying to go for a silly King Tower activation. Now I'm actually locked in, because I'm really not trying to lose. I'm kind of surprised I haven't lost even once yet today, though. I'll be honest with you guys. I don't know. I didn't really expect to lose, but we haven't even really had too many close encounters yet. Wait, this guy had Pekka Mega Knight. I didn't even realize he had Pekka Mega Knight. I didn't really think about it. Ram Rider does take the win, though. Okay, man, I don't know what the fluff this deck is, guys. We have Pekka Mega Knight, but we don't even have the Evo Baby Dragon. The least the guy could have done is to put the Evolved Baby Dragon instead of Evo Wizard, but he did us dirty. Let's see if we can just, like, win with... Wait, he goes for a Giant, guys. Let's see if we can just win with, like, a Pekka Mega Knight push, or should I defend? Should I defend? No, I'm just gonna go in. I don't know how he can stop this. Literally, what could he have that could stop this? That's not gonna be enough, is it? Nice, Mega Knight goes straight for the tower. We could just get an E-Wiz down low here. Bro, this deck is hot garbage. Bro, I just got starting handed. That's why I'm gonna lose here. No troll, guys. I actually got starting handed. I had Inferno Tower, like, 8th card. Wait, E-Wiz is gonna go back to help, maybe? Nice, it does! Okay. I mean, I feel like with this deck, guys, we kind of just have to... Oh, shoot, he gets lightning. I think I just go in with the Ram Rider and Tower trade here. Guys, with this deck, you have to use towers as a resource. You don't have everything you need to defend always. You don't have, like, a cheap set of guards to go for on the Prince. But if you use your towers as a resource, I feel like it works, maybe. I'm not sure, though. I think we have to kind of save our Pekka and Mega Knight for his princes, but then we just go for the Inferno Tower on the Giant. He does have lightning, which is a bit of an issue. Yeah, this deck is garbage. Unless I win with it, then maybe it's actually not that bad. I mean, guys, theoretically, this should be a good matchup, you would think. Okay, let's go for the Furnace in the back. We are pushing in the same lane, which I kind of like, but these Furnaces definitely could get annoying for us because they are just going to keep spawning these Fire Spirits that might connect no matter what I try to do against them. I do like how the Ewis can one-shot the Spirits here, though. That's a nice thing for us. Wait, Ewis is going to die, I guess, but it's okay. We have our Evo Mega Knight, so that Giant was actually kind of bad by this guy. Haven't even used my Inferno Tower at all yet. Nice Mega Knight right here. Dude, imagine if I had an Evo Baby Dragon in this deck. I feel like I would have already won the game for sure. I mean, I guess we Ramrider here. The Evo Furnace definitely will be a bit of a pain, but I guess with the Ramrider, it's going to die here to the Fireball, right? Yeah, it dies to the Fireball. Gotta get an Ewis down for the Prince. He honestly defended that a little bit better than I expected. Okay, now we're going to go for the Inferno Tower. It wouldn't be a proper win unless I played the Inferno Tower at least one time, so yeah. But hey, this guy actually has a normal deck, which is a breath of fresh air, guys. It is a breath of fresh air for us here. Because after this, we're going to be able to play Giant Double Prince. He does have a new version, though, with the Evolved Furnace. Oh, shoot. I have to Ramrider here, guys, because I wouldn't get the Elixir down in time to get a Pekka or Mega Knight before that Prince would have, you know, wreaked havoc on me. I think I have to Fireball this, but I guess we're at kind of an even point right now. Alright, I'm just going to go for the Pekka in the back, guys, but we have to be a little bit careful because this Dark Prince might mess with me. Wait, let's just Inferno Tower, and, I think I have to Ewis here. Nice, he goes for the Zap, but the Giant is dead regardless. Yeah, nice. Good thing I stopped that Dark Prince pretty nicely there. We could go for a Wizard right now, guys, because it's not going to die to a Lightning. Nice, this guy's a silly goose. Now we unleash the combo on him. I don't know why he would Lightning a Wizard with its shield up still. That does not make much sense. Now we just go for a Ramrider, and I think this guy's probably as good as done for. Yeah, I think he's done for. Wizard didn't even die there still. My goodness, man. You know, it worked out in the end. Alright, so I was checking, and I'm actually higher than Muhammad Light right now in trophies, and I'm currently top 9 on my friends list, which is full of, like, pro players and stuff, so I'm the best Trophy Road player in the game, guys, officially. I don't know, there's a few people above me, but I'm getting there. So, yeah, this Giant Lightning deck does look pretty good here. This guy is Furnace and the Bats and stuff. He does unfortunately have Guards, though, which is a pretty annoying thing to face for the Prince. Wow, he defended that so easily. I thought for sure he would mess up something, because I feel like these players around this range always seem to mess up when they're facing Prince decks. I don't know why, but I swear they always do. We get a very nice Furnace down here, and we should counteract his Furnace as well pretty easily. You guys know what one thing is that kind of confuses me, though, is that I feel like a lot of people seem to just not be using Vines here, which is kind of weird, because I feel like instead of Lightning, you could get much cheaper Vines, which could also act like a freeze, and, you know, in these Mega Knight freeze decks or Hog freeze decks, like, why would you not just put Vines? I mean, I guess people just don't have it leveled up, but I don't know. It's hard for me to believe these over-leveled players don't at least have some, you know, wild cards sitting around. I'm going to go for a Mega Minion here. This guy is, yeah, just a weird deck. I actually don't know what his win condition is. I don't even know if he has a win condition. Maybe Skelly Barrel is really his only win condition. What I'm actually going to do is maybe Giant... No, never mind. Never mind. No, what I'm really going to do, guys, is Giant the back. I'm not going to Giant the bridge here, because if I did Giant the bridge, he'd probably just go for Guards and stuff and get a massive counter push. That Dark Goblin will unfortunately get a lot of damage. It's okay, though. So look, we have two choices here. Either I go all in one lane, then he just Mega Knights everything and probably wins, or I could double lane here. So I think I double lane. Does he waste the Guards on the Dark Prince is the question. Nice, he does. So we can go for this here, so he can't Mega Knight on my Giant, because I know he has the Evo Mega Knight. Nice! Nice, man. That was so smart by us, guys, because if I went all same lane, then obviously he would just get a Mega Knight to counter absolutely everything. So that gets us some pretty nice tower damage. Luckily, that does not jump on my tower, man. That was kind of a close call, actually. Pretty good Skeleton Barrel by this guy. I'll give that to him. I'm going to go for the Dark Prince because I do want to save my arrows for the Dark Goblin this time. And guys, he will not have the Evo Mega Knight this time, only the normal Mega Knight, so he's going to struggle maybe a little bit to stop this push here. If we just arrows down the Dark Goblin, then we have the Evo Zap if we need it for anything. Yeah, I'm just going to Evo Zap the guards. Might as well, right? He does get his Furnace down, but it's not really going to do that much tower damage. There's no way that takes my whole tower or anything, right? Okay, I guess I just go in for a Dark Prince here, and I'm feeling like we could just Spell Cycle him. Yeah, I think we just Spell Cycle at this point. We just go for arrows, then we get a Zap down, and that should be enough. Oh no, Furnace takes it. Good game.